Hey, what's up, guys? It's Boston Robb, the Reverend, whatever you want to call me. Just call me Robb. We're gonna do an investigation during the day. I don't know if you can tell what's in the background. Graveyard. But we are here at the Abigail Adams birthplace. You're not gonna be able to read that. Old as heck. I got a different shot. President John Quincy Adams was born here in 1744. Now this graveyard we're gonna go check out right now dates back to 1636. That is the era of the first Thanksgiving. So let's go check this out. Thanks for watching. This is where Abigail Smith, oh, almost an accident. Welcome to Massachusetts. Abigail Adams, the wife of John Adams, the second president, mother of John Quincy. They called him Q. No, I don't know if they called him Q. The sixth president. She was born here in 1744. So this house is, I don't know, 250, 60 something years old. Looks good for 260 something years. Now this is really cool. Here's the garden. I wonder if it was like this when she lived here, you know, if it was this close to a main road. No, maybe that was like a horse and carriage, a dirt road. But here's a super pretty, oh, seems to be super pretty staircase that leads up, because this goes back to the deeper part of the cemetery. There's the house. Now this goes up a hill. You can see way back there the other part of the cemetery. That's the part I want to check out. Oh, Miss Adams had a nice back porch. Look at that. You know, the sad thing is like, I bet Abigail Adams couldn't afford the rent on that house if she lived today. Or Abby's mom. And I don't think those are the original trash cans, as you can tell. But nonetheless, they had a nice shed in the back. Of course, a fireplace. This is what I was reading about this cemetery. Is that it dates back to 1636. Now, I don't know if there is another place in America outside of Massachusetts where you can find a cemetery. There's nothing, no writing or nothing. Oh, there's a car down there. I'm gonna try to go up the hill. But I don't know if there's another cemetery that dates back to 1636. And supposedly there's some famous and infamous people that are buried here. So there's the house. This is where I want to go. Okay, so let's walk up here and I'll tell you about the other people buried. Before I get to the infamous people buried here, let me tell you about this dude named Watson. What was that? Help me. I just heard something walking behind me. Look at how Abigail White. You can't look at that. You can see the name, you cannot see anything else on this gravestone. And honestly, that looks like a piece of bluestone. Now, I don't want to disturb anything. I really don't want to walk too far up there, so I'm just going to zoom in. I want to have respect for all these. Here lies buried the body of Miss Abigail Richards, daughter of, oh, and they didn't spell daughter, of Ephraim. You know, if someone's named Ephraim, that's old. 1765. Died March 10th, 1765. Now, I don't know if you could read all that here. That's what that one says. Why it caught my eye is because of that. I don't know if that's a self-portrait. I highly doubt it is, but it looks like a skeleton with long hair. Now that's interesting, right? They got a grave, but the gravestone is an urn. So what do you think it is? Are they buried here or are they in the urn? I don't know. That's the paradox. I bet that dude, Joseph Loud, I mean with the last name Loud, I bet he was a jokester. You know, he was like, listen, bury me, but put an urn as the gravestone and actually cremate me. So I have never been back here, ever in my life. This is my first time. That's why I'm coming during the day. Because at night, like I said, they light up the house with candles, but more than that, some of these graves back here have little blue candles and little regular colored candles, white light candles. Whoa, this is crazy. Now look at those gravestones. I don't know if you can see those purple ones. Oh, they're facing the other way. They're not that old that they're, never mind, my bad. Okay, before I get to the infamous person, let me tell you this Watson dude. I forget his first name, so I'll put a link below to the cemetery so you guys can see. Watson was the cat that worked with Thomas Edison, and I guess there was some famous phrase that obviously I didn't learn in public school. Thank you very much, Massachusetts. And Thomas Edison said something like, "Come here, my dear Watson, I need help." Which I wonder if Watson was working with him, if he ever cracked the old joke, cracked the old gem. It's elementary, my dear Watson. This is where he's buried, which that's how old this is. And I don't know if it's irony that now I'm here on a phone filming, but I don't know where, wow, this place is huge. Okay, so this is much bigger than I anticipated. 1814, oh, Mrs. Butterfield. No, it's Mrs. Butterworth, so I was thinking of. I don't know if she's a real person, but that is Mrs. Butterfield, and I guarantee you she made something delicious in the kitchen too. You don't have a name like that for nothing. I don't know what that thing is. A little garage. Probably where they keep the shovels. Here are some stairs. So Watson's buried here, the infamous dude. There's a guy buried here who claimed sleepwalking as self-defense for murder. I do not know where he's buried. Let's go check this out before we walk way up and over. Oh, look at that statue. That's a squirrel. That's a squirrel. No, I don't know if squirrels are active at night, but oh, those squirrels are fighting. Squirrel fight. I interrupted it. Look. One on the tree, one on the ground. Let's see if I can get the squirrel. Oh, he's staring at me. Oh, killed in action. 1895, 1918. Sox won the series that year. These stairs just kind of end. I guess they're like, listen, we'll get you halfway up and then you're on your own. But look at this. You know, it's rare to see a graveyard just built through the woods. They were kind of like, we're just going to keep going. We're not going to level it. We're going to let it be natural. So I do not want to be walking on graves. I'm going to be super respectful, and I don't want to get poison ivy, but oh, I also got to figure out how to get up here. Oh my God, this is so much better than I knew. Well, it's a good thing I came here during the day. Oh, whoops, sorry. Take these stairs, keep going back, because I want to see what is back here. I really cannot believe how far back this goes. Because if you see it from the Abigail Adams house, it looks like it goes back like 30 feet and then you hit the woods. That was quite a hike up a hill. I don't know if you can see how far that is. Well, for an out of shape guy. If you go, oh, Boston Robb, how you been? Oh, good. I'm just walking around cemeteries. I'm scoping out cemeteries to walk out at night. Oh, sounds like you're doing well. Yeah, I'm doing great. Oh, sticks in the ground. That's a marker. Oh, bird. It's like a movie. I feel like I'm Brandon Lee in The Crow. But that was like a robin, so I'm like Robin. I'm just talking, sorry. Tori, so that, hey, or known for something, another one back there. John Boston, why does that sound familiar? There's another gravestone with an urn. Hold on, let me get over here so you can see it out of the sun. Oh, there's a lot of Tories here. I wonder again if they're like, make my, what's it called? It's not called a gravestone. It's a headstone. Make my headstone an urn. Don't tell anybody, but put me in the urn. Oh, there's a little mini. Oh, look at, I don't know if you can see that. Look at that grave. He's leaning on that one. I bet they were husband and wife or best friends. It's like giving him the old arm around your shoulder, arm around you thing. I don't know if you can see that. Let's go up there and see that. J. Henry Record, 1957. That's a name from the 50s. Hey, Record. Let's go back up here. See how it's just like woods, graves, woods. They're beautiful though. Let's go to the top and then we'll go back down. See, this is what I'm talking like. Oh, hold on, let's go over here because this is where it's like these gravestones are so old. Look at that. It's so old. So old, like it's hard to make out what they say. And you can even see, oh, this has got to be a kid. But you can see like they put the lines to chisel it correctly, to chisel the correct height all the way around. That's how old it is. This, I don't know what that's like on so many of these. I like it. Man, they're cracked. They're like cracked and leaning. Obviously the earth is setting over time. Again, 1636. Ebenezer Bicknell. Departed. That's weird how they wrote it too. They put, that is rad. See, I don't even know if those are gravestones or what. They're so tiny. No possible way they have anything written on them. See, there's like, 1636. There's a family photo. Wow, just standing here and looking at this. I know it's carved in stone, but that looks like it's grilling you. That is compelling. It's compelling me to not want to come back here at night, but I have to. I gotta do this. Oh, that looks creepy from back here. I walked by this, so I know that's an urn, but that looks like some old hermit with cloths on. Now that I've scoped this place out, I really want to check out the other side, but now that I've seen this place during the day, and I kind of know the lay of the land, I've been dying to get back out into the paranormal world and investigating stuff. Look at I mean, man, some of these are just ancient. Let's go look over here. I mean, that one's nice, that's cool. And there's another one over there. See, so this is like the main cemetery. Cemetery that is next to Abigail Adams' house. Birth house. Yo, there is a cannon? What? I gotta get to that other side. There's no way you're gonna be able to see this. So, dead center of my shot. I'm trying to zoom in. Next to that, let me step over. Next to that monument, statue, headstone, I don't know what it is. There's a cannon right there. And you gotta have some money to have a cannon at your headstone. I have to go and see what that is. But that'll be another video. We'll do the other side of the cemetery next time. Thank you guys for checking out this video. I will definitely be coming back here at night for a 30-minute challenge, even though it's spooky. But thanks for watching. Check out the Holy Walkers, Urban Ghosts, Urban Exploration. Check out Lou Rock, Omar, Gosh TV, Patty and the G Team. These are all great videos that you can watch until I get some more up. Thank you guys again. Love ya. Keep it revolutionary.